expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. And dream of paradise, paradise, paradise. Oh, she dreamed of paradise.
The EU cares more about enforcing its borders than people's lives. That's the damning conclusion reached by the latest report by Amnesty International. The human rights group claims Europe actively aims to prevent Africans from reaching its shores, endangering the lives of asylum seekers. There are now increasing calls from critics to hold EU governments accountable for the treatment of immigrants. And as RT's Tessa Arcelia reports, those who do manage to reach Europe face increasing discrimination.
It may be called the European Union, but discord is rife, and the swing to the extreme is becoming a little more mainstream, especially when it comes to discourse on immigration, and in some cases leads to outright violence, from Norway to Greece to Hungary.
In our streets, girls are raped, molested and insulted by gangs of immigrants.
Recent elections in France and Greece showed big gains for the far right, and immigrants say they've increasingly been on the receiving end of prejudice in many forms.
In all of Europe, a woman with a veil can go into any shop and buy anything she wants. But a veiled woman cannot work in this shop.
But what isn't reported is the discrimination and the racism in the everyday life that people are facing. Because first they don't report because they don't trust the police. So every time you get insulted on the street, or if you're a Muslim woman that your headscarf is taken out of your head, or whatever, you don't report simply.
A 2010 report by the European Network Against Racism on Discrimination found that racially discriminatory practices are widespread, institutional in nature, and practiced at all levels of society across Europe.
Why did you immigrate to Italy?
To study at the university.
Yeah, do you think the education system is better than your home country?
Yes, it's better because I come from Africa, from Cameroon, and then we have a lot of problems of economy, does not work, so we came here to learn, to have an education, a better education.
Yeah, it's good for you. Why did you immigrate to Italy?
Actually, my father came here and he found a job, so take all my family here, me and my brother and sister.
Yeah, we can say it is a family reunion, right?